Hey Street, how's it going, bro? I am ready. My PC is currently just having a little bit of a freak out because I have launched The Witcher 3 on my ally, and that's in turn freaked out um my Steam. So I'm just trying to stop it from having a meltdown.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the
There we go.
mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood.
But this is generally not going to be an issue because I don't intend to use it at the same time as my PC. However, I wanted to check that everything worked. Yo, Ghost, how's it going, dude? Why am I naked? Oh, we got the worm tooth. We can make the Chris knife. Yes, bro. Where did I put all my clothing, though? Oh, over here, weren't they? Worm food. I was worm food. That is correct. Here's my stuff. Need to get rid of these. How are you doing, Ghost? Hope you're both doing well. Right, let's sort these out. Oh, shit, dude. That's unfortunate. But hey, at least you're here. Works for me, dude. Any particular reason, or you just tired and fancied a nap? Whoa. So, bit of a problem. This. My eyes cannot, in fact, see That's better. It's that's better. Okay, right. It works. The game loaded. We can give that guy a review now. How goes the space cocaine? The space cocaine, dude, goes hard as fuck. We love it. We're gonna go and do some shit. What were we gonna do? Let's go fill up our blood bags. No. Let's go and make the Chris knife, because I got eaten by a I got eaten by a worm for a reason. Let's go do it. Doesn't smell too bad, but tastes perfect. Fair. Fair. He's a vibe for sure. I need plant fiber. Solo crawled for the first time yesterday. Crawler got eaten once. When you say, what, you get it back? Or... When you say eaten once, is that not just like game over for the crawler, dude? Like, that sounds like it's just... kind of like the absolute suboptimal outcome for the crawler. Hey JD, how's it going? Did you manage to get it done, dude? Did you finish Resi 4? It tickles you and it blows up. I really want to see these big ass worms, I have to say. Hey boys, I don't know if you can see this, but I have 69 followers and I'm not sure we need any more. I feel like we can leave it there. Shouldn't. Okay. I haven't finished Resi 4, but I'll definitely finish it today. So, what makes... like, this does a shit ton of damage, obviously. But... is there... like, is it better than my sword? Because, like... overall, it looks better than my fucking sword, dude. It breaks in one hit. Nah. Okay. Thank you, Street. Thank you very much. That is good information to have, because that would have been really awkward if I'd gone without a weapon, because I thought I had a really good one. Right, boys. Shall we... let's take a tally. What's this? Do we go... shall we do some contracts and quests? Or shall we do some... this... buried archives? Do we do some quests and contracts, or do we just work on getting more materials and stuff and get set up properly in the base? We may rebuild the base entirely, to be honest. I've got some ideas for the base. That's kind of cool, at least. I'm not... kind of confused. Ah, that helps. So, obviously, I know the crawler is like, what the fuck just happened to me? I know the crawler is the thing that Leto and Paul save people from in the first film, but is it just the best thing to get spies for in the game? Or is it like, you know, is there multiple options? Surely if you die too many times with it, though, eventually you just have to get another one. So if the crawl is like is that like the top thing you can get in the game? Here's my issue with games sometimes, right? Is once you get the best thing, do you need to keep playing? Now, what I mean by that is it not just a choice at that point? Right.
Who is that? Do I know you? The hell are you talking about? Let me enjoy my downtime. Get out of my face if you know what's good for you. Wine is fine, but the way to truth... Wait, how long have we been talking? What the... Sorry, I don't... No, it's not like that. I am on downtime. Maxim's the biggest Sharmuta user of all time. We chase our home. Yeah? Alright then. Alright then.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, I absolutely love the fact that there's multiple of these bases around the map with, like, obviously they're Harkonnens, so they're not super friendly, but they are friendly NPCs, you know what I mean? I really like that. We could spoil how Endgame looks like. No, Freeway? Well, you could, to be fair. I feel like, at this point, I feel like I know enough that it's okay. Like, I understand the gameplay cycle is obviously different once you get to a certain point, but I feel like I know a decent amount. So once you get, like, the best gear, what do you do then? Wow, Jesus. That's a lot. No, I'm not saying what do you do, because obviously you can find fun in any game without that being an issue. That's not at all what I mean. I just mean, like, what is the replayable part? You know, where does the fun come from once you get to a certain height within the game? That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, like I've seen that they plan on adding more and more shit, so well, apparently they still want to add a bunch more story content as well, which is awesome. I love it when people say stuff like that. So, are you saying you'd like to have a more hostile environment in terms of like a whole other zone, or you'd like to have a hostile environment in terms of like the whole game be more hostile? The whole game. But if people spend most of their time in, you know, the desert and stuff late game, doesn't that just mean most of the time it'll be newer players dealing with that? Got you. So maybe like an air storm, like, so if you're airborne you're affected. Do the Thopters have weapons?
Welcome back. If you're
Well played.
such agreed, you've shown. I would like to see you rise in the ranks, and they're good. Now, Maxim Samuda, I had a tracker put on the person.
Here's your contract.
So maybe if they had enemy Thopters that like came and hunted you, that would be cool. I fear I'm getting mixed messages. How dare you be wrong, Freeway? Oh, wait, come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think that's fair, Freeway. I think that's fair, dude. Get the cool chest in here. Go up there. Ground. Ooh. Nice. Thank you, Sofa King. might just call you awesome, to be fair. Coolest shit ever. EMP would be cool. As in to like knock other Thopters out the sky, or... It's a valid question, I think. This just brings you into the same room. I just realised I don't have any fuel. I mean, conveniently, I don't know what any of what you lot are saying is, so that's quite... Honestly, it feels like a less of a stress for me. Yeah, Freeway. Something did give me that vibe, dude. Something did give me that vibe. Appreciate the heads up. Appreciate the heads up. There we go. Let's go and do the 5th trial. Why not? Oh, it's unbelievable, Freeway. It's game changing, as they say. It's yeah, it's made life significantly easier, that's for sure. Probably should mind this stuff though. Yeah, it definitely helps, Ghost. Definitely helps. The trial appears to be above me. I'm not super against it, to be honest. Oh no, I missed the grapple. Like I find it. I quite like it purely because it sort of adds such a huge layer of verticality to the game. But I do like it, to be fair. There we go, that's what we wanted. Have you played the Mines of Moria survival game? I'm thinking about giving that a go. Not to the finish. Is what you played good? I love me the masks. Yeah. What? Automod caught the words water sports as sexual content. I don't understand that one.
Who is the creator?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's approved in this chat anyway. I'm good with that.
May his passing cleanse the world.
The only things that don't go in this chat are abusing others. That's about it, really. It's just one step ahead, Ghost. The only rules here are everybody's welcome.
Their works have been overturned.
In fact, we encourage flirting with each other, so have at it, guys.
Shai Hulud cleanses Arrakis.
Guy Halud.
Creates the air we breathe. The soft sand where we pitch our tents and smites our enemies.
Is this quicksand? It is quicksand, okay. It feels like slightly above average speed sand, to be honest.
An easy planet. And God brought the weight of kindliness to prepare us for the typhoon that comes.
Yeah. It was a joke, Ghost. I understand. Hmm? Five. Ah, climb. Hey, this would be Sparky's favourite game. Dude loves an old platformer. Fucking hell. Speak of the devil.
The world is
Jesus
encompassed
Christ, dude, I didn't realise that was a person.
angel of death.
Platformers.
Our footsteps are as the drums of the slavers, calling Shai Hulud upon.
Men must learn to live with their gods. Who can deny a
that a
friend
thumper?
the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai Hulud, the maker.
That's a sandcrawler. That's a... They're bigger in the game, in the film, aren't they?
Did not God give us himself?
Is that what happened to your sandcrawler?
Who is the creator? The maker. May his passing cleanse the world. Remember.
How are you doing,
that
Sparky?
Bila Kaifa. Ibn Kirtaiba. Who the make?
Yeah, I was gonna say. To be fair, I did think that must be fucking massive when people were saying they had one. He was going to a lunch, but quick snack on the way, dude. Just in case he didn't like his meal at at the lunch. Hey, Sparky, look. This is the Witcher. I can carry the Witch around with me. That shit's cool as fuck. Oh fuck, alright Street, bear with me. So what did I get out of that? Just the thumper. Some ground gold. Okay, I got the thumper out of that. What? Hey boys! It's the Ornithopter! Oh, excuse me. Right, let me get these push-ups out of the way for Street. Does the thumper's just there to distract the worm, is it? Didn't read where it said. Over here somewhere. Oh, at the top, huh? Okay. We'll probably leave that for now then. Do some other stuff. Shall we just drop down to the bottom and just go the whole way? Well, we don't need to be tracking that right now. So let's see what there is around. Maybe we'll go do that. I think we just drop out. Let's just... Only two that way. Bro, imagine we had these in real life. What was that? Yeah. I mean, I was very nervous about jumping off stuff in a vehicle until people told me that there wasn't any fall damage. Right, lads. This is the community effort here. I need some ideas of games I can install on my handheld, or when I go on a holiday in a week. I wanna take some decent games with me, but I just don't know what to put on it because I've never played a handheld other than the Switch before. But I don't know what games to put on it. Yeah, absolutely, Freeway. It'd probably wind me up no end if that was the case. I mean, let me just put that in perspective for you, Frog. On my Steam library, I have just over 300 handheld compatible games. I'm not downloading fucking Solitaire, Freeway. I'm not Sparky. Play real games. Tomb Raider. Could play the second Tomb Raider game, to be fair. I feel like you boys have just completely missed the mark here. Am I at the other end? So... Baldur's Gate 3 is not a bad shout. Does it cloud save my characters? Because if my characters are cloud saved... Yeah, I said Tomb Raider's not a bad idea. I missed yours. Tomb Raider is a good idea, Sparky. I apologize. I mean, I can get them on Switch, but this is more my Steam games. Okay, so it should, in theory, like, well, it's both Steam, so they both should be there just from Steam Cloud, right? Jedi Fallen Order. I've done the first one, so it'd have to be Survivor, actually, wouldn't it? But that's not a bad idea, Sparky. Look at you coming in with the good ones. I think Warframe's big. No, Dune's a stream game. Dune's for streaming on. I don't know what Stellaris is. The Iron. Final Fantasy 9. I feel like I've come to the wrong group of people here. Because now you're giving me too many ideas. It's not effective for mining. What the fuck? What is this? No. What is this? Aluminium. Ah. Okay. Cool. So, So, do I have to make a Mark III buggy? No. Because how the fuck would I have a Mark III buggy, but I need aluminium. How do I upgrade the laser, though? Oh, there. Well, that's also aluminium. So do I need to upgrade my cut array to get enough aluminium to do this? And then I can upgrade my buggy. Okay, cool. Later date thing. We'll do that later. We're not here for that right now. We're here. This is a nice area. Can the worm come here? I like it here. Is this a worm environment? This specifically this flat area, or can we build here? Because the sand looks pretty worm-like, but does not come here. So I can build here. I like it here. Very flat. I like a big area. I like it. We're gonna build here. Dragon Age Baldur's Gate, Skyrim, Warframe. Oh, that's a good idea. Ah, don't worry about that, Sparky. I think they base their playable on Steam Deck, which can't always open exterior launchers, but the Ally can. So, for the most part, I think it's fine. But I'm liking a lot of those ideas. Can we get a top 3 from everybody? Like, obviously, Freeway's already given me his. That'd be cool. It'd be a top 3 Steam games ideas. While I look for scrap metal. So I can put a base marker down so I remember where I've put it. There it is. There we go. RE, Where Winds Meet Jedi Survivor. Nice. So we've got Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, Skyrim, Warframe. Well, we can't do Warframe because I'll be offline for the most part, but Dragon Age, Baldur's Gate, Skyrim. RE, Where Winds Meet. So Where Winds Meet I can't because that's online also, actually. Jedi Survivor. And Tomb Raider. I'll take Tomb Raider as your other option. I'm liking these suggestions, though. So, wait, why? Salvage. Oh, it's in the Overwatch. I want to have a nice time on holiday, to be honest with you. I reckon. Perfect. Look at that. Schedule 1. Is that the Drug Empire, the Weed Empire game? Okay, we can look at that. Is this the mineable rock? Well, that's not a bad idea, actually. Like, each zone, you're saying, has stuff like that. Is that what you mean? I'll be honest, I really do like that area because it's sort of like enclosed behind the rocks and stuff, and it's got access to the rift. Right. Divinity Original Sin 2. I do own that. Is that not too, like, very similar to Baldur's Gate, or am I incorrect? Because I've only played, I'd say, about half of Baldur's Gate, and I've never played Divinity. So, do I need a Cut Array level 3 then? Is that what we're saying? So we need this. Okay, we can make those. The bottom half of the shield, once you go up to, you'll see that's when there's just different. Cool. Turn-based tactical RPG. Okay, sweet. So, I enjoy Baldur's Gate, so I would probably enjoy that then. That sounds good to me. All we're gonna do for now is we're gonna get down a very basic base. We're gonna make a big circle, I think, to begin. Yeah, that's how we're gonna start off this new base. We're gonna make a bit of a circle with options to expand outward. Hit left alt while hovering over in the research menu. Ah, okay. Alright, yeah, I need to get that then. Thank you, awesome. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, you see if that's the thing you want, and then you look for how much the, Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck, boys! Oh, no! Oh, fuck, boys! Oh! Oh, no! Oh, fuck! No! Oh, fuck! Holy shit, boys! Anyway, that was funny, dude. I'm vibing with the Chome stuff. What do we think? Do we think the shelter or do we think facility? I'm not a fan of the Dune Man stuff. I don't mind Smuggler, but the walls kind of suck. But we could always put different walls. Which foundations do we like? I did experience it freeway. I did. Do we think simply went Atreides? Oh, as in from the Ultimate Edition? It does have higher HP. Does that matter on... How does that affect me? I think we're gonna go with this. I think that works. Be cool if you could snap to the edge of your thing. That would be cool. Would like that. Actually, I think we need to start up here because it's the highest point. Actually, like there maybe. Hmm. From what reminds you of the foundation of your tower, or like the circle. Ooh, I've just had a better idea actually. Maybe what we'll do. Eventually need. So I'm thinking go How's that'll go? There. This. Is there a reason you're being a pain? Thank you. So that's the start of the garage. And I think from there, do we change set? Since it's the garage. Well, do we build the whole lot out of the same stuff? I think. No, I think we stay with the white stuff. It just looks better, doesn't it? Well, the question is how far back can we get these before they sit in the sand? There. That's acceptable. Okay, and then from here, one tiny little stairs, maybe in this back corner, onto one of those, from there, go another one out actually. There we do that. And we're out of stone. Decent start to the new base. Decent start. I'm okay with that. We got the garage set up. And then we've got all this space over here to expand into. I quite like that. Quite like that a lot. The location's really nice. The whole lot's really good. I like that a lot. Anyway. So we need to... Do we do this while we're up here, do we think? One of these. How hard is it going to be to get up there? Quite fucking big, isn't it? Pop the buggy in the base. Let's see if we can scale this wall. That's the worst that can happen. I mean, we've got no water, actually. That is the worst that can happen. Probably a mistake. Hmm? Is it actually? Did I miss the... Okay. Don't stress me out at that freeway. Hey Grave, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm doing good.
Something in your body language and vibration sets you apart from anyone else. I am Sister Mesa. Not exactly. Nothing I'll elaborate on. Not to you. Then perhaps you'll be willing to help me. I'm forced to remain here for the moment. I'm interested in texts regarding certain...
Okay, so that's where we get the Bene Gesserit stuff from.
I greet you on behalf of House Rashiz.
I don't give a shit about House Rashiz. Who is this? Who's this place? Who owns this place? Is it House Rashiz or is this Atreides? I don't know what the banners mean. I'm not educated enough. Whose house is this? Getting on over there. Whose house is this? This is the Atreides. Oh shit. So I've just planted falsified evidence in the Atreides place when I'm trying to be an Atreides boy. But, oh shit, I probably should have noticed. Flag. Oh bother. They'll get over it. I just won't commit any more atrocities. I watched the first film, Grave. You know, thought you'd be happy about that, dude. I did watch the first film. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Before I watched it, I had a couple of people tell me that it was a bit slow. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that. I enjoyed that film quite a lot. Looking forward to doing the next one, to be fair. Look, dude, I wasn't watching the flags. I was watching everybody get assassinated, okay? Yeah, I didn't understand it either, to be honest with you, Grave. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, dude. Yeah, it was great. I really liked it. I've got everything I need for this, so let's just head back to that base. How do you get up here naturally? You have to, like, come up this way. Behind here somehow. Yeah, I plan on watching the second one either tomorrow or Friday daytime. I don't work Fridays at the minute, so I might watch it on Friday. Follow the way. Do you know the way? But my buggy's down there. I feel like I should have come up here first. Wait! Wait! Dude! What the fuck? No, I have the passive one, dude. Oh, could I have just gotten up there? No, that's not high enough. Drive through the rift or around the site, squeeze between the quicksand. No. I don't really understand what just happened. Is it because I was in a social zone, whatever you call it, like a safe zone? Right, let's head back. There must have been. It's the only thing I can think happened. Do it, bro. It's genuinely really good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much, I've actually started reading the book. A lot of the stuff in the book obviously gets left out, as it always does in adaptations, but genuinely really good. And they call it a mine. Yeah, man, I did the boot for Project Hail Mary first, and I absolutely adored it, so I was a bit nervous. Specifically about Rocky, because obviously I love Ryan Gosling, and I think he's really good as Ryland. But I was very nervous about how they did Rocky, but that film is probably the best book adaptation I've ever seen. Like, they nailed it in almost every way. Like, they didn't cut anything out of it that, like, was crucial, and they didn't change anything that really mattered. It's absolutely incredible. One of my favourite films of all time, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, I know. The Ryan Gosling just loved the chemistry he had with the puppeteer, so he kept him in. Which is really cool. And honestly, the voice works perfectly. Yeah, definitely. I know, Freeway. Why do you think I'm rushing home, dude? I'm trying to ignore it. Don't point it out. I'm just frequently just tapping F every so often, dude. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I love the fact those guys are just in that little cave there. I love that. We're gonna make it. We're fine. 0 consumed. That's upsetting, actually. We're close. Like 1,000 meters. We're good. We're good. We're gonna be fine. Are you off on Friday then, Sparky? Or are you like working early or something? Did I miss the turning? I missed the turning. Left! Left! You're on the left! Yeah. Okay, that took me a second to understand what you were saying then, Sparky. Got you. Dropped off about 10:30. Do you want to go get breakfast before? And then I'll bring the ally and show you how it goes. I have the highest viewer count for English-speaking Dune streamers. Awesome, dude. That's all you guys. That's nothing to do with me. I'd be sat here doing nothing either way. That's kind of cool. English-speaking's strong sentiment. Like, I know I'm English, but you know, we struggle with the language a little bit. Hell yeah. Another 10 push-ups. Fuck you. I mean, thank you. Just do that for Freeway, just make him feel better. Yeah, the fact that Frog immediately said he can do it 39 more times is exactly why there's a cooldown. But when we first added the redeems, when we first got affiliate, I was like, oh, these guys won't do that to me. Why would they? And immediately, they just kept going. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to leave that one alone. Do it for my fitness. Look, I appreciate that. And I am very much on a fitness journey as we speak. However, my arms can only lift this kind of weight so many times before they start hurting too much. There was a redeem on one streamer to drink a can of beer. I feel like that's probably against TOS in some way now. Enemies will make you do you because they don't like you for as weak you looks. It's fun. True, dude. It's true. I don't know if I have too many enemies, to be fair. Maybe a couple ex-girlfriends, but I hope I cultivate a positive atmosphere. Enemies is a strong word. I can only think of one enemy specifically in my life. But that we both hate each other, so that's fine. On site, as some may say. Fuck up and run. Yep. EU stream had a redeem with an explosion and a screen turning completely white. And it wasn't only for the stream, it was an overlay effect of the game, and it had no comment. Like, as in he couldn't see when it happened? Eyesight. Dude, my eyesight's only just started going. My dad's balding genes, that's my enemy. No. Nah, it's just one guy who grew up where I grew up, and we just mutually do not like each other, which is fine. Couldn't see the game for the moment. So dude just could not see the game ever. Love that. Yeah, dude, hairline's going. It's going, but you know, we're nearly 30, so you just got to accept that, dude. You looked and thought that's a dude, my hairline is gone, dude. This shit is on its way out. Like, it's not as bad as some other people that I know, but it's going, dude. It's going. Slowly but surely, we are... My dad is not... I have hair. You are correct. And, like, my crown is still perfectly fine. I'm just receding, which is, you know... I could maybe we'll try the Jude Law one day, but right now, I couldn't care less about my hair, dude. I wear... So, here's the thing that Extreme doesn't know about me. And Sparky can attest to this, because he's known me for 13, 14 years, something like that. You're supposed to stop losing hair between 30 and 30. Well, I'm nearly there. I wear a hat all the time. So streaming and sleeping is the only time I don't wear a hat. So I don't really care what my hair looks like, to be honest with you. I've just never really looked at my hair before. I realized it was thinning when I started mountain biking again last year, and obviously you have to put your helmet on. So I didn't wear my hat, and then I looked at myself and I was like, oh, my hair doesn't look how it did 5 years ago. That's okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson said it some more in life. I believe it is a thing, like, when you hit 30, what you have at that point is more or less what you're going to have forever. It might just thin a little bit more, but yeah. Which is fine. I'm good with that. I'm good with whatever. Like, I'm married. If any of my friends are judging me based on my hair, that's kind of weird on their part. I have a mortgage. I have a great job. Like, I'm like, my hair does not affect my life, to be honest with you. I'm not allowed to grow a full beard. My wife doesn't like facial hair, so I have to shave like every 2 days. Hey, Automod needs to chill out. I'm cool with all this stuff. I judge you to be a smexy bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice. My mate's balding spot looks like a penis and 2 balls. Mate, that's so sad. Like, I'm glad mine's not done that. Like, my dad's got fucking nothing, but like, he went bald at like 21, and his brother went bald at like 16. So I'm good with it. Like, I'm 29. I'm nearly, like, I'm, you know, like halfway through the year to my birthday. I'm good. We're not going to lose that much more. If I had my hat on me, I'll give you an example of why I don't care what my hair looks like. Do I not have a hat in here? That's weird. Might be one on the back of my monitor stand, actually. Nope. This is what I look like in the wild, dude. Yeah. So I got a night's job when I was like 21-ish. And when you're on nights, you don't think about socializing. So I just let my hair grow out. I never worried about it. And eventually it got to the point where my hair was sort of just like in my face and it was getting in the way. And another guy who'd been on nights for like 10 years used to wear like a really bad hat. to keep his hair out of his face. And I was like, that's a good idea. I'll get one of my hats and I'll just stop my hair going in my face. And then I just never took one off. So it's been like 10 years-ish. Nearly 10 years. It doesn't really gel with the headphones though, I'll be honest. Like my ears, it just, my headphones don't sit on my ears. Like I have noise cancelling headphones. And they can't seal around my ears. It's a real problem.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Well,
approaching.
the thing is, mate, when it does finally go, like, to the point where, you know, I look like one of those dudes who's just, like, desperate not to let my hair go, I'll just be shaving it off. Like, I will go bald, no problem, because I'll still be wearing a hat all the time. So, it really won't affect me too much. I think people's insecurities are acceptable, like as a general rule of thumb. Are we in the middle of a sandstorm? We are. I think having insecurities are perfectly acceptable, but I also think trying to, you know, educate yourself and think positive. Like, trust me, there's, no matter what insecurity you have, there's far more positive things about you that overshadow your insecurities. Like, I used to be really insecure about my height, specifically. Thank God I got over that, because, like, that used to drive me crazy. Like, I'd always be worried about my height. Which is, you know, looking at it now is insane. I'm average height, I'm 5'9". Like, there's just as many people tall as there is shorter than me. But I used to care about it so much, and when my hair first started going, I won't lie and say, you know, it didn't bother me. But I think it more bothered me that I was getting old, as opposed to, like, how I looked, because I don't really care how I look. I just sort of realised that I was aging, finally. But, overall, absolutely none of it matters. I've only just read that after I've just gone grey. Mate, Silver Fox, dude. I think grey's such a cool hair colour, though. Like, obviously, I know a lot of people get it, like, think, oh no, I'm getting old, I've got grey hair. I think grey looks so cool. Yeah, exactly, Ghost. Like, that's the thing, like, at 5'9", like, I have friends shorter than me now as an adult, but most of my friends are really tall. Like, Sparky's 6'1", 6'2", roughly. Cray's like 5'10", maybe. 5'9", 5'10". He's like half an inch taller than me, roughly, so he's around there. But other than Craig, everybody else is 6 foot or above. So I thought I was really short, but it turns out they're all just really fucking tall. Giants. But yeah, I just sort of realised the only person that ever mentioned my height was me. Like, nobody cared. It was always me that was bothered by it. And once you realise that, it's real easy to get over it. Fedora as a hat. I fear I don't understand what you meant, Freeway. Well, I've always been into taller women. Like, I've never really been with a tall woman. I'd always fancied them. Like, Sigourney Weaver was like my first crush. And she's like, what, 6 foot? But then my wife is my height, and I love it. And you know who never actually cared how tall I was? My wife. Never gave a shit. Like, she's not a short lady, so if somebody who is quite above average for her gender doesn't care about how tall people are, realistically, I shouldn't either. Had 3 or 4 GFs over 6, dude. That's the dream, dude. That is the dream. There's, when I was playing through Resident Evil Village, obviously, I don't know how many of you know, but there's a character in it called Lady Dimitrescu. And she's like a 7-foot tall vampire. And I was incensed, dude. Like, I forgot to be scared. Like, it was, I was having a moment for sure. Probably get some blood while we're out here, shouldn't we? What? No, I didn't want to do that. Oh, no. Hey, I'll be honest, dude. That sounds like the dream right there. That's look, I can relate to somebody who also likes tall women. That sounds like the dream, my guy. Like,
Who's that? Someone's here.
oh yeah, let's go. Come over here. I want both of you here. Come here. Come here. Okay, I was just wondering if Sparky ever replied to what I said, but he did. What's everybody playing? Are we all playing Dune? I know Sparky's not playing Dune. What about you, Frog? What are you playing? True, dude. True. All women are beautiful, man. All women are beautiful. Hardcore D4. I need to get back on D4 this week, to be fair. Hey, maybe I'll put D4 on the handheld, actually. That's not a bad idea. Then I can play that in the when I go to bed. Does anybody have like any knowledge of like SD cards, and if like what a good one would be for putting in this handheld. But obviously it's only 512. I'd like a bit more, if I can get a bit more. We definitely need more space here. Shit. In the eye of a hole and bleed out some sides. You boys are mean. Mate, you can't be saying stuff like this. You have some SD card knowledge. Can you either Argos or Currys or Amazon, really, find me like a, I don't know, 512 or something that'll be quick enough to play games off of. Otherwise, I don't see the point in having an SD card slot. Keeps lining up. I don't really understand why. Let's, how do I turn the Wi-Fi back on? Shit, I turned the Wi-Fi off, and I don't know how to turn it back on. Oh shit. This device can't reach the internet. Oh, fuck me. What did I do? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, fuck, dude. That's unfortunate, to be fair. Just gotta live with the fact that maybe they're not talking about you at the end of the day. As long as you're not a part of the problem, you don't have to be offended by it. Because like let's be honest, boys, there's definitely despicable men out there. Exactly, Frog, exactly. You know, the internet is a real problem because everybody's opinion is never going to agree with everybody else's opinion. So you just got to be happy with what you've cultivated in your own life. Very nice, Frog. Very nice. A real treat, my guy. Oh, I almost forgot about something I wanted to do. Sparky, is your wife at her PC? She won the wish list lottery, dude. I picked at random. I picked 2 people. Frog was one, and your wife was the other. Sending other group screenshots. I'm pretty sure she knows the kind of weird shit I say to Sparky. My wife knows the kind of weird shit he says to me. Same, bro. Same. I have just sent her a code on Discord. Tell her to redeem it on Steam. Oh shit! We can make this. We can only make one. Oh yeah, because we need another blueprint, don't we? Nice. Get your Discord, Von. Get your Discord. Send you a code. Redeem it on Steam, dude. How do I fill this one container? No worries, bro. Luck of the draw. You got lucky this week. This month. This week. Whatever. Can we fit another one of these? Yeah. What would it be under? Can we fit one more? No. What if we put that over there? So now we want to back these ones off. That turn everything back on? Yeah, cool. We need more power. Okay, sweet. So that's given us a bunch more room for shit. And then we want to put a couple of these in. Well, we'll take 2. Bill. Okay. And now we can take them back out. Oh, my shit's fucked. Can't repair that one. Where are all the Lita Johns? They're all fucked. Oh. Did I repair them all? I did. Okay, cool. So report back. Oh, we gotta go over there. Okay. Oh, I need to repair a buggy. So, realistically, we have 3 slots to fill on this server. Who would like to partake in this server? There will be strict rules on the server. There won't be a lot of rules, but the rules that there are quite strict. Now, if we get more money to the server, we can obviously expand the number of people on the server. But as it stands right now, we only have 6 because I'm not paying for more than 6 people because it starts getting expensive. Frog is 1. You have the game, Frog. I feel like that's probably an important part of it. Will on payday. Okay. Frog gets 1 spot. Sparky, I know it's a lot of pressure. Do you believe that you will in fact get the game and play it at some point? There's going to be another question immediately after this, depending on your current answer. Realistically, not in the near future. Okay, so we can up the slots eventually when you are available. Depends on the rules, I'd be down. So the rules are: we don't infringe on other people's bases. That's a big thing for me. How many bases can you have? Like, realistically, how many can you have? 3. Okay, that's fine then. I was gonna say you get 1 per zone, but if you can have 3, then it doesn't matter. You can have whatever you want. So you don't infringe on other people's. Obviously, there's no rushing people. 5 zones plus deep desert. Okay, well that's fine. That's, yeah, no worries. So there's no rules on bases. Just don't like take the piss and put yours right next to somebody else, because at the end of the day, based on what people have said and how big the map is, even if we up the slots to like 12 to 15 people, we're realistically not going to be on top of each other. So try and build your base out of view of other people's bases if you can, or just like be courteous with how close you build to people. That's rule 1, is base building. Rule 2, ask people if you can take shit from. Well, saying that, is there permissions you can set? Can you set permissions on your base? Okay, so you can say who can touch your shit. So does that mean only I can touch shit in here? Okay, cool. Then that solves problem number 2 of don't steal people's shit. You can ask them for it, and if they want... Can you trade? I assume you can trade. I'm stuck. The fuck? Obviously, you can ask for it. That's fine. So that solves problem number 2. Rule 3 is just don't be a dick. You know? That's yeah. So we've basically got one rule. Don't be a dick. Don't rush people. Let them do their quests. You know, like, because the thing is, obviously, we've got a lot of people. We've got a lot of people in the stream who probably want to, like, are cool with joining and stuff. Who they know the game very well. They understand everything. Like I'm very much a learner, and the people that I'm going to want to come and join me on the game have never played it, so they're also going to be learning. So, you know, let people learn at their own pace, and don't like expect people to know what they're doing immediately. You got to give people time to learn. So, 2 rules. We've gone from having multiple rules to we only have 2 rules. Rule 1: let people learn at their own pace. You play the game how you want to play, but if you're in your Thopter and you're in the end game doing your shit, cool. That's great. You can do that. Don't let it affect anybody else. Like, don't just fly in on your Thopter and help them do a load of shit too easily. Like, I had to earn my fucking buggy. Everybody else has got to earn their fucking buggy too. You know what I mean? That's the Bible going. Rule 2: don't be a dick. That's the rule. That's the main rule. That's the biggest rule. Don't be a dick. Because we're all here for fun. Yeah. But those are the 2 rules, and I think we can have people on the server. I think I'm ready to you know, see people around. Yeah, I would say people can play solo as much as they want on the server. Don't rush them past. Don't give them too much help pre-buggy, obviously. And then, yeah, like, if you want to play with other people, you know, play with other people. Like, it'd be cool if I could get somebody to come and mine with me now I have the buggy, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, absolutely. Having people on the server, it might not see them, but also you can organize to go and play with those people, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I am ready to open up the server to have people on. I'm only going to open it up to the actual members of the community, so like people that come back regularly, and people that, you know, I believe are actually wanting to be a part of this. Like, if somebody just turns up and says, "Oh, can I join the server?" Like, no, it's not going to happen. But like, you know, I feel like we're getting along. People are getting along. People are coming back. We're building rapport, and that's the kind of people I would enjoy having on here. So that'd be cool. But like I say, there is only 6 slots currently. So that means we've got 1 for Frog. I'll have to double check with Cray as to what he's doing, as to whether he's going to be getting the game soon or not. Which leaves a grand total of 3 slots currently, unless we fund the server a little more. Which we can get a link for if people wanted to do that. But that's a separate issue entirely. Because that essentially means that people would be donating money to my Gportal account, and then I would have to up that on the server. Because I don't mind paying monthly for the 6 people if people are using the server. But as soon as we start stepping above 6, that's when we start having to, you know, really think about how we're going to fund extra. So, with all that said, obviously I'll set up a Dune category in the Discord, which, you know, if there is anybody that wants to join the Discord, there's the link. I'll set up a Dune category with a chat and everything specifically for Dune. So we'll have that, so people can use voice chat and whatnot. And we'll do it properly. Right, I'm gonna go and get a cup of tea and maybe another can of Pepsi. I won't lie. And when I get back, I am gonna go and get some water. No, I'm gonna go and get some aluminium. We're gonna go and get some aluminium, boys. That's the next goal. Alright, I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Tell you what, boys, this room is... I have to put a weight behind the door when I open the window, because I have indoor cats. And, I don't know about the kitten. He might not really notice that the window's open, but the older one, she is a curious type, and she will maybe jump out the window. I just realised I put all my welding wire. Can I make welding wire myself? No. Okay, I need to go and get my welding wire. Oh. So, who wants an invite to the server? I'd be really sad if nobody wants an invite to the server. Obviously, Frog wants one when he gets paid. Yeah, there we go. No worries, Ghost. Like, there's no urgency. Like, the server's going to be running for a while, so it's not like I'm, you know, not going to be gone in a week. realised I can't actually refine the aluminium. Let's keep working on this base, I think. I like this ramp. Maybe we should have put the garage this side. I assume this just comes out of the outpost. That just pops us on top of the rift. Nice. And we've got all these flowers right here, dude. We can make so much water. We just got to remember that that's there. So, I think the plan for the rest of the evening is to build the shell of the new base. And then tomorrow... Actually, tomorrow I was thinking about doing some multiplayer gaming. Possibly. Depends who's free. Maybe we'll do some like party games and things tomorrow night instead. If nobody's free, then I'll just stay on Dune. And we we'll move everything over to the new base, or at least make new stuff to bring to the new base. I feel like Cravid with Overwatch, like I just want to play this all the time. But I know I need to take breaks, otherwise I'll get burnt out with it. There's a shit ton of carbon around here, isn't there? Like, there's so much carbon here. Well, which is honestly very nice to know, because it means I won't have to worry about trying to get little bits of carbon to make steel, at least, which is pretty huge. To be fair, once we get to, I should really be picking all that up, actually, shouldn't I? It takes so much water. Well, we'll just do it at a slow pace to begin with. Fine. Like, I'm not in a rush, it's just, you know, right now it seems like that's the most logical step if I want to get a decent base set up where I'm at. Like, I want to get moved into this base, essentially. So, I need to make sure I can use the materials that are available to me. Well, there's no rush. Like, there's so much stuff to make steel, so, like, we're not going to be moving on from steel. It'd just be nice to, you know, maybe make, like, what's it? Yeah, but there's a little bit here, and it'd be nice to, like, be able to make this scythe, for example. Like, just something like that. Maybe like this extractor, just so I've got a little bit extra. Yeah, right next to where I live. So, like, that one, every time I get it, we'll just stick it in, and eventually we'll be able to get some decent, some tiny upgrades that'll just help us along. Yeah, yeah. We'll worry about that at a later time, can't we? Like, it's, I'm just glad I've found somewhere I can, you know, I like the look of to make a base in. That's pretty big for me, because, like, you know, having a good base is a very important thing to me when it comes to survival games. So the fact I actually found an area that I like is pretty huge. Can I still do iron and steel and copper in the medium refinery? That's probably a good thing to know, actually. Didn't think about that. You can, okay, sweet. So yeah, I'll just get them, and then I can make the aluminium. And then it's sweet. And when you say next zone up, do you mean the shield wall, or do you mean this place? Is it Mysa or Misa, Tyrell? Did I say Lisan Al-Gaib? Where is Paul in this? Up north. Up here. Al Shark and Eastern Shield Wall. I don't know who the Sandflies are, so that's fine. Oh, okay. Right, so What I'm thinking here, not to pull out my sword. I'm thinking. What? Oh, it's all in my buggy. Okay. Alright, what I want is...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Or why doesn't it want to go down?
Sector weather alert. A large
Oh, it's
sandstorm
this
is
to be a
approaching.
corner, don't it? just read that message and that would make so much sense. I don't have any salvage metal though. That's okay. We go curved or flat on these? We went flat. How's everybody doing? We all just chilling? Killing people, harvesting bodies. Love it, dude. Feel like maybe we should go with a full-size wall there. Yeah. Okay, garage done. And we'll put that there. Go like that. Nice. What we wanted. And we're gonna live on top of it. Almost out. Do we have enough for the rest of the walls? We do. Nice. That was fucking close. I reckon a 2 high would be nice, and then we can put just a elf, maybe like 2 across over here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, this is good. I like this. This works. Not a huge fan of that gap there. Alright, let's go back. Okay, let's not go back. How's it look from the front? Oh, yes. We're getting there. We're getting there. We maybe don't want it to look so blocky by the end, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Really like the way that looks. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this rounded, actually. Yeah, that's way fucking better, actually. Okay, we're not leaving just yet, then. So we want... Oh, there's corner windows. Oh yeah, that's the fucking play, boys, right there. So what we need is one of them there.
Then we can put one of them there. And then we go back down. We'll have to do it in these back corners as well at some point, but... Get rid of that. That. One. That. Like that. Out here we same put like that. Stick one of those on the end. Oh, that's way better. Not just a box. I like that. That works for me. How do we feel? Do we like it? I'm not sure about them windows that stick out that far. We might need to change them, but... Corners. I think the corners look way better. Like, rounded. And we've still got a little step out, which we could put some of these on. That stick inside. No, it does a little bit, but nobody gives a shit. So I would do that. But they've got little guard mounts at the front. Yeah, boys, this is working for me. This is working for me. I'm a big fan of this bit, and we could extend it out this way. Do the same as we've done on that side. Or we can just extend out that way and make that even bigger. That makes me jump every fucking time. Why is it louder than every other noise in the game, dude? Alright, let's get back to our regular base. And start making some steel. Maybe we'll mine some stuff to make steel as well, actually. Because we've got to get a shit ton of steel. I do have to apologise, lads, actually. I am going to be ending stream a little bit early tonight. Toby, you came in at a really bad time. I'm not ending yet. I'm not ending yet. But I am going to have to end a little bit short of the 4 hours that I normally do. Just because I have a couple of things I need to sort out before I go to bed. How's it going, Toby, dude? I'm not going to disappear just yet, I promise. We got some steel to try and make. Good, man, good. Glad to hear it. Are you also a Dooner? I seem to be collecting them. Super cool people, actually, but, you know. Pretty new to the game and Twitch. Same, dude. Same. Like, well, I've been watching on Twitch for a long time. I'm new to streaming on Twitch. And I'm new to the game also. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope you do as well. Are you new to the Dune universe, or have you, like, read the books or watched the films or anything? You watch the films. I've only watched the first one, so you're actually more in tune with the universe than I am, I would imagine. Yeah, I've recently, like, literally in the last 2 days, because streaming Dune, I'm kind of loving it, like, genuinely. I've started the audiobook, which I'm really enjoying that. So I find some books I can't get into in terms of reading an actual book, but audiobooks, they kind of do the job for me. Yeah, it's not bad. So obviously, if you get your audiobooks from Audible, the main option on Audible is full cast. So, like, Ewan Morton plays Paul Atreides, which, if you don't know who Ewan Morton is, he voices a male Sith Inquisitor in Star Wars: The Old Republic, actually, and he also voices Viss in the Will of the Many audiobook, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like, full cast, really good. I'm more of an audiobook lover personally. Like, I enjoy, you know, I got my books, but I just think audiobooks are the way forward. I think it's accessible for everyone. And it's just, you know, sometimes your imagination isn't the best imagination for a given topic. So it's nice to get other people's interpretations of things. Project Hail Mary, that we were talking about earlier, is a prime example of that, actually. Because I tried reading the actual book. Good, man. I really like that. I really like that. I appreciate the follow, man. I hope I can keep you entertained enough to come back and that follow be worth it. But yeah, we were talking about Project Hail Mary not long ago, because obviously the film's amazing. I tried the book, like, reading it first, because I really like Andy Weir. The Martian's incredible. Artemis is a great book as well. But Project Hail Mary, it's hard to really get the vibe, but then the audiobook is 10 out of 10, dude. Hopefully your streamers can be like, mate, do it. Just be yourself. You just got to keep the vibes rolling, dude. It's, and you know, communities like the Dune community, I've found out very quickly, are very supportive, man. So you just got to get yourself in there, try and hype yourself up, man. I'm on a private server currently. Yeah. We're yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. I'm getting quite tired. But yeah, private server currently. And I haven't really played on a public server that much. I may make a character on a public server at some point, but while the private server's running, I don't see the point in not doing. How long have you been playing Dune for? Nah, don't worry about that. I don't need any materials. One of the rules on this server is don't help people too much. Like, let them. Oh, I thought you were new to the game. Fair enough. Yeah, one of the rules we've got is let people progress at their own pace. And my pace is do it myself, unfortunately for me, but I'm enjoying myself. I just like to earn things myself, that's all. Oh shit, Toby, you were my 70th follower, dude. Appreciate you, man. Feels good. You kind of took us off 69, but you know, the childlike humor in me is pretty sad about that, but the adult version of me is really happy that I hit 70. That's awesome. Gotta take some wins and some losses, I guess, boys. But hey, 70 is honestly a super big deal for me. When I started, I really didn't think I'd be getting any followers really, but people keep being awesome, and keep coming back. So, you know, how could you not be happy about that, really? Yeah, the only tips here are quality of life. I'm glad you remembered it this time, Ghost. You got it first try, dude. You didn't even have to think about it. Unless you've been waiting. Have you been thinking about it for all that time? I feel like you might have been. Ooh. Oh, we haven't got a conflict routine. I guess I've just got to go and get complex heroes. I am a Twitch affiliate, yes. Yeah, we got affiliated 2 months ago? 3. However long Sparky's been... Sparky, how long have you been subbed to me, dude? However long he's been subbed is how long I've been affiliated. 3 months. I've been affiliate 3 months. Like, only just, I think. It was a couple of days ago. 3 days ago, I've been subbed 3 months. Affiliated 3 months. Which is pretty cool. I couldn't answer that question for you, Toby, and honestly, I hope I never have to find out, my guy. I honestly don't know, dude. I hope not. I hope I never have to find out. I doubt it. You know, I know a lot of streamers take big breaks and stuff, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. You have to request to lose it. Is that what you mean? That's kind of fucking weird. What did I come out for? Came out for something. Oh, complex machinery. Ideally, we want to get over there. Yeah, fair enough, dude. Ooh, that sounds good, Ghost. That does sound good, my dude. There we go, that's what we're aiming for. Tell you what game I'm really looking forward to, boys. I don't know. I feel like the people who are here, all Americans in chat, did Greg want them? I assume everybody in here is probably a Mass Effect fan in some form, because, you know, if you like this kind of stuff, you probably like Mass Effect in some measure. Echoes of Aincrad, what is that? That sounds cool. No, I was going to say Osiris Reborn, the Expanse RPG that's coming out. It looks awesome, dude. Never played Mass Effect. Well, you're here because you love me. You've never played Mass Effect. Alright, nobody likes fucking Mass Effect. What the fuck, dude? Are you do you own Mass Effect, Sparky? I'm gonna open up your fucking Steam right now. Where is it? Why is my profile private on Steam? What the I didn't, there we go, that's what fucking Jesus. What's that? You don't know him. Just because you're both weird doesn't mean you're a kinsman. You don't own it. There you go, Sparky. Fuck off. It's one of the greatest game trilogies of all time. You have to play it. Genuinely, I'm not joking. You must like sci-fi in some way, shape, or form. You like Star Wars, dude. Trust me, Mass Effect is worth it. And you know what? On that measure, I've just decided what we're putting on the handheld for Rome, dude. Mass Effect of putting people off. As long as you don't play Andromeda, I genuinely think Mass Effect's one of the greatest series of games. Like, Andromeda would be a great game if not for calling it a Mass Effect game. Like, if it was just a game. Which game? Was it Andromeda? It was probably Andromeda. Yeah, that sounds like Andromeda, dude. I won't lie. Like I say, Andromeda would have been cool, but yeah, dude. Like, I'll be honest. The title of the stream has been progressing the story for 2 or 3 streams now, and I haven't done anything. I've done like 2 contracts maybe. We procrastinate. We've started building a new base. You know, just like I feel like that's progressing the story of me personally. Like me personally, my lore in game is progressing. You know what the writers came up with, absolutely not really doing that. We don't remember the game, but we'll remember the time. That's fair. That's fair, dude. 7 characters at max. Like, this is still my first one, dude. With lust. Never watched Star Wars, Toby. What? Like, more recent Star Wars stuff I can understand. But how do you never? Revenge of the Sith, dude. 3K hours last weekend. I think I'm on like 60, maybe. Maybe not even that, dude. You got me beat there, but hey, at least we're about the same place on the story. Ah, fuck! No, we're okay. Oh, mate, Thrawn is so fucking cool, dude. Like, genuinely, if we'd gotten the sequel trilogy as intended with Thrawn being the main villain, it would have been so fucking like... we would have been hyped, dude. We would have been so fucking hyped. No, Palpatine somehow returned. Not top one. He literally is, yeah.
Where is everybody?
Like, this is... It's that, like, mystique of... He's not some great Sith. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, let's not forget that Palpatine's empire literally ran for 24 years, 25 at a push, before he was overthrown because of how shit it was. He's literally the Tories in England, right? They were so convinced they were just going to be in power forever, right? And then they fucked it. Palpatine. The Republic, right? Thousands of years. Literally, like, thousands and thousands of years, the Republic, right? We had the High Republic, you got the Old Republic. Republic has been around forever, right? The Republic's amazing. It did its best for the people. Couple of civil wars, bit of an insurgency, you know, send the Jedis after the rebels, that's all good. Real life stuff. Palpatine been devious, trying to get ultimate power for his entire life, right? He finally gets it, right? He orchestrates everything. Top boys on his team. Dude's like, he's in. 24 years, right? Let's not forget, Luke is 19 years old in A New Hope. Major spot. Toby, the films have been out since the 70s, dude. You've missed the fucking boat, honestly. Yes. Well, so, I mean, honestly, that reference needs to be in there, dude. Like, it's a major inspiration for the whole universe. But my rage still continues. Luke was 19 years old, right? And he was capable of overthrowing the whole empire that had been built for years, right? He's a poor leader. Like, that's not... I will say it about every political party everywhere. If you want to stay in power, get the people on side. I know, Toby, I know. I have a pretty strict rule on spoilers in general. We don't talk about anything that's in, like, the last year or so. So, like, The Boys, for example. I'm sure most people in here have watched The Boys and have caught up. But I also know there's a large portion of people that probably haven't, so we will not be talking about The Boys. Same with Maul. Maul is incredible. I'm not going to talk about it. It's, yeah. But I'll be honest with you. A New Hope came out, like, when I feel like my dad was, like, young. Yeah, so my dad was 3 years old when Star Wars: A New Hope came out. So, and I'm nearly 30, so time's gone, dude. The Boys is a TV show on Amazon Prime. It's essentially what would happen if the Justice League was real and ran the world. Pretty cool. The answer's nothing good, by the way, in case you were wondering. Like, you don't want that to happen. Like, he was, dude. Owlman was right, dude. Like, you gotta nip this stuff in the bud early. I appreciate that, bestie. You know what? I'm not gonna make a pun because last time Sparky clipped it and it made me look stupid. I appreciate that. I try and keep it quality all the time. Sometimes it's subpar. It is what it is, dude. I was just gonna say, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what I was gonna. I've lost it. It was something about us being besties, and then maybe we'll get zesty. But you know, we'll see. One of my wife's gay best friends called me zesty not too long ago. That was nice. In fact, I'm pretty sure my best friend called me zesty not that long ago. I actually just like lemons. That's fucking brilliant. That's so good. Ah, you can't be fussed. Here's what it is. That's so good. He's got me there. He's got me. That was funny. Oh, I got rid of them. Okay. Most of the time I dress like a dock worker. Do you do it for fashion or do you do it because you work at the docks? Have you played on a public server on Dune? Like when I first bought the game, I started on a public server. But the server that I was on, people had just sort of built everywhere and it was just like... wasn't very enjoyable. So I rented this server. Because, you know, I'd rather play with people I want to play with, you know. It's lonely. It's lonely, but obviously I'm going to get people on the server at some point soon. Like Ghost, just wait until he can move his base. Sparky just needs to get the game. I'm going to force one of my other... Essentially, I just need to press gang people. Just waiting for Science 3 to print me a new spine so I can complain about it, or just go full Doc Ock. Hey, you know, if you do go full Doc Ock, I might need you to hold some stuff for me. What was I doing? I've distracted myself again. That's what we wanted to do. We want to get rid of that. The big ass fucking... Yeah, exactly, dude. Are you a tall person? Bro, I might need your help. You've got a PC, but you can't play games on it. Why can't you play games on it, dude? Every fucking time I shit myself. How tall are you, Zesty? You know you can plug a controller into a PC, right? 195? Holy fuck, dude. How tall is that? Six five. I'm not sure we need to be friends with this guy, to be honest with you. It's just under 6'5". It's like 6'4.5". Bro, what's with all the tall people in the fucking chat, dude? What's the deal? I feel like my conversation about insecurities earlier is somehow like reached over to everybody. Wasn't it? It was earlier than that, wasn't it? This is how you feel all the time, all these... Pretty much, Sparky, yeah. That's some universal F you if you're from the Wolverhampton. I'm 5'9", dude. I don't care. I'll tell people off. I'm never going to be... I'm always going to be average height. I'm good with it. I feel like once you hit 6 foot, that's when people care more. You complain about people leaving the trees level. But the street I grew up on, you'd have hated because there was a bunch of oak trees, so you couldn't do anything about it. And then it's... Dude, nobody's messing with me. They're just all really tall. Specifically, Zesty's like 6'5", dude. You literally walk through them out of spite. I feel like that harms you more than it harms the trees, dude. Yeah, dude, I've never had an issue with an oak, but I've never been tall enough to hit my face on one, so you know, you gotta take some wins and some losses there, I think. Oh shit, what was it 2? It's our family tree. I think mine's probably like a shrub or something then. Like, I'm the tallest person in my family at 5'9", dude. How are you, D-Ron? Tron. I ain't worth shit. Oh, I might have to watch American Pie again. Are you just like... Are you... So, you dress like a dock worker. You're nearly 6'5". Are you just like... The Big Show? Like, I don't... Dude's walking around like Brock Lesnar. 161 at 6'5". Are you must be a fucking unit, dude. You walk like Brock Lesnar. I feel like I need to get you on my side, dude. Like whenever like the warlords like kick it, I'm gonna need you in the compound, dude. You get annoyed when people park too close. My family tree's just honey badgers on the small side, but very... I'm with you, Ghost. I'm with you, dude. I mean, that's intentional ignorance, dude. You can't... Anybody over 6'3", you're not ignoring them. Like, not without doing it on purpose, that's for sure. Gotta do what you gotta do, dude. Oh, excuse me. Oh, boys. Dude, it's calendar. Oh, that's funny, dude. No, yeah, I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I like the assumption of Linda. Honestly, it speaks to my soul. I like that a lot. I like that. What did we want? Oh, we wanted it for this. Rapier. Mm. What's the best weapon, guys? It was Cozy Shack Pudding as much Altered Carbon as my... Dude, Altered Carbon Season 1? For real, dude. Dual daggers. Where's the dual daggers? Where do I get dual daggers? Is that... Okay, dude. You won't get them for a while. So what's the best aluminium weapon? Or steel? Steel preferably, but... Like, I like the sword, but like, I'd rather have the best option. That's 28, that's 31, that's 28. We just like to live on the edge, bestie, that's all. We just like to live on the edge, dude. You're either gonna get got or you're gonna get them. The fuck is a Rafik? Nobody knows. Okay, we could... Why have I got no fucking water? Where's my water at, dude? The fuck? What? I have a fucking shit ton of water. What the fuck? No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can fuck with a revolver equivalent. Is the regular green version okay? Or do I want to wait till I get a unique one? I can make this shit. Green is cheaper. We'll make one just to try it out, I think. That feels like the smart thing to do, right? And the heavy darts are just the same anyway. It leaves your shield down to it. Yeah, yeah. So, how many? This makes 15, so let's make like, I don't know, just a fuck ton. That sounds like a good idea to me. That not fucking grab. Oh, fuck yeah, dude! So, like, say I'm gonna go and do this shit, right? We're gonna go and do some of this stuff next. Like, go in this wreck and do these quests and stuff. Do I want, like, a heavy... What kind of armor are we wanting for that? Are we wanting, like, a heavy set, or are we wanting... heavy? So we don't want scout, we want heavy, right? I have the Slaver scout armor. I don't have the heavy scout armor. But we could do either. What benefits do I get? This just... I mean, I literally just have a still suit on, dude. I haven't really done any, I haven't done any actual combat, so... Fuck it, let's just make a full set of Slaver outfit, and, yeah, like, this is literally just my still suit. Like, 65 on the... What else we got? 26 on the helmet. Yeah, so it's way higher. Well, that's the thing with my vehicles. I'm kind of at the point where I need aluminium, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna start doing some quests and shit, to be honest. Yeah. I think I have a Mark III shield. Yeah. Which I think is the best I can do at the minute. Ah, don't worry, we'll get around to all that. We're not in a rush, we're just enjoying ourselves. Where did the legs go? We are not running around looking like that. I kind of like that. Go to inventory and hit D. Ah! Oh, that's fucking wait. Yeah, thank you. I know, yeah, we're fucking leaving that shit on. That shit looks cool as fuck. Yeah, I got that one. That one I did know. Oh, let's do that. Let's do this shit. I want to see a worm, dude. Right, this is going to be the last thing I do tonight. Just because I've got to do a couple things before I head to bed. Yeah, we're not worrying about it too much at the minute, Bestie. We're just, you know, still learning the game and stuff. But yeah, absolutely. Now that we're starting to tickle aluminium. We're definitely going to be looking at getting a Thopter soon. Yeah, everybody keeps hyping it up, and I'm very excited. A lot of people have told me to enjoy the survival aspect as long as I can, because it's very soon becomes more of a action RPG as soon as you can fly. Let's see this fucking worm, dude. Let's go. Yeah, man. I'm loving the game so far. Absolutely.
Too close to the rocks. What up, dude? Is it coming? There he is. That was pretty fucking cool, dude. That was pretty fucking cool. Anyway, we'll go back to the base, and then tomorrow we're gonna start working on Does the worm eat the ships? Nice. Right. That is me done for this evening. I will be back tomorrow to hopefully move over to that new base and start really setting up for what we want to be doing in the game. But feels good. We've had another good stream. I appreciate you all as always. We're gonna raid over to somebody else. I'd appreciate if you stay for the raid, and then if you leave straight after, that's fine. But we'll be back tomorrow at the regular time. I think we'll just go with any Dark Lord Tyrannus. I mean, based on the conversation we've been having. Oh, I stream 6 days a week, usually a minimum of 4 hours, but like I say, I have something to do.
There's a guy called Dark Lord Tyrannus, and I think that's kind of fits the vibe that we've been going for this evening. So that is who we're going to go for. I would appreciate if you guys just stay for the raid, and then after that, whatever. I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time, and we will have a longer stream tomorrow. So catch you in a bit, guys. Peace.
Holy shit. Hello? Thank you for the raid? Good evening? Why is my sound not working? I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe that's because I just forgot to put the browser capture card back in. Whoops. Thank you for the follow also. Welcome everybody. How are you? How was your stream? What were we playing?